Hello everyone, how are we doing today? In this video, we are going to make a hanging triple rod rack. We already have a video where I make one of these in it, and this is just sort of an updated version. I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. The only difference between that video and this video is that I will be using 2 brackets on each side instead of 1. When I just use the 1 bracket, it works fine. The only thing is, like when you have your rods in, it's going to bend like this. But if you want it to be completely solid and not move at all, no matter how heavy your rods are or what you put back here, then you're going to want to move to just using 2 of these brackets. It makes it rock solid, especially with an anchor pole. Like when I would put an anchor pole in it with just 1 bracket on each side, it kind of leans like this. It works, but if you want that anchor pole to stay straight up, then you're going to want to do the reinforced version like I'm about to show you. Also, if you want that anchor pole to not go all the way through and drag on the deck, I put one of these rubber caps on whichever one I'm going to put that anchor pole in, and that will keep that anchor pole straight and vertical and not let it hang down. So let's get started real quick. I'm going to be using the same exact items that I did in the first video. I got these Simpson strong ties. Get these at Home Depot or your local hardware store. They're about $1 a piece, and it's part number right here, MSTA18Z, Simpson strong tie. Hardware that I use here are these bolts. These are number 8 32 thread count 3/4 inch long bolts here. Combine that with a 32 thread count number 8 washer. Nut. And then I have number 8 tooth washers. I like to use these tooth washers with this. So 2 on each side. I don't glue them together or anything like that. Just leave them like that. It's going to work fine. Now, with every brand of triple rod rack, this is an old beat up one that I just had laying around I'm going to use. But with every brand, the hole pattern on them are exactly the same, which is great. And they all line up with these the holes on the brackets perfectly. I love these black ones here from Berkeley. They're really inexpensive. It's actually been my favorite triple rod rack since I found them. But we're just going to use this old one here as a demonstration. Okay, now first thing you're going to want to do is line these up to where the holes line up with the rod holder. So this one is perfect right there. And this one is going to be flipped over, inverted, like the one on the opposite side. And it's going to line up there. I don't glue these brackets together, just leave them loose. It's going to work just fine. And that's the way it's going to look. It's kind of like they kind of go out like that, and that's correct. Okay. So first thing you want to do is put your bolt through the rod holder. I like to put the washer on the inside of this. This is going to prevent you, in case you over torque, running that bolt right through the plastic, because these things are just plastic. So okay, and then we'll grab the first bracket. Now once you get one on, I recommend you just put that nut on. Get it on there. Get the thread going. There you go. Same thing for the other one. There you go. And we're going to put that nut on. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Bolt with a tooth washer. Drop it in. Bolt with a tooth washer. Going to drop it in. Push it through. Same thing, once you get the bracket on, put on the nut. There we go. Okay, now we got the bracket on. That's how it should look. Now we just have to tighten it down. Grab a pair of pliers. Hold the nut. Grab a screwdriver. Doesn't have to be electric. Screw it in until it's tight. Repeat that on each one. And there we go. Done. Of course not done. Now that that's done, we have to put it onto the stool itself. And that's pretty easy to do. All we do is get your stool, put it on there. You're gonna line it up just like that so that it's where you want it. And then bend it out. I'm gonna show you how to do that really quick. I can take this one off really quick and just show you. You can see how they pop off. Okay, now we just have to attach it to the seat itself. You just want to put it on there, line it up the best you can to where it looks very centered with the inserts on the bottom there, and that it's coming out and looks straight. Equal distance away from each bolt there. That's probably perfect right there. The screws I'm using, 1/2 inch long, number 10. Perfect. Fit right through these holes. Perfect length. You can put 2 on each side, or you can go 3. I've been going 3. 1, do one side, go to the other side. Second hole, you pick whatever you want, but I tend to go with that one usually. And then the third one down here. And there we go. Now we have to do the bend. This is where we're going to bend it. Because we have 2 brackets on each side, it is a little harder than it was before. But I just like to press my hand down there and then use my chest to push it forward until you get something that's close to 90 degree. There you go. Done. There you go. That is the perfect triple rod rack, super sturdy to keep on your casting stool. And that's just about it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything, always contact us. info@ultraskiff.com. Visit our website, www.ultraskiff.com. Thanks for watching once again, and as always, everybody, tight lines.